Okay, hello everybody. How y'all doing today? This is Ladybug, and I am getting ready to work on the wolves. I don't know if you can see that. That's part of it. The part of it right there. It's a pretty good size painting, and so I am just gonna work on this for a little while, and I wanted to let you know that I did finish. Let me set this aside for a second. Hold on. Let me look. Let me find it. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. I know it's under here. Hold on. Let's put these over here. I got so many of them stashed away that I'm still working on, and unfortunately, that's not it. I forgot about that one. Got the angel here. Hold on. I set it down and I can't find the darn thing. Hold on. It's here somewhere. Ah, there it is, finally. Anyhow, I finished the the barn. I'm gonna turn you a little bit, okay? There we go. I finished the red barn. Isn't that pretty? It turned out beautiful. And I finished that yesterday. And then late last night I worked on the leopard for a little while. And then now I'm gonna be working on the wolves here for a little bit. So there we go. We did get it. Finally, did get it finished. Just took a while. That's all. And so anyway, so now I am working on the wolves. Yeah. Now I bought this one several weeks ago, and so I've been kind of hit and miss working on it. Let's put it that way. You know. Now that I got this 3-plate placer, I'm getting kind of used to it. I can actually make quite a bit of progress because this particular painting has got a lot of color blocking. Lily, I pulled out some diamond paintings that I had finished, and she's got to sit on them. Anyhow, yeah, I got a stuff in from Temu yesterday, and as soon as I emptied the box, boy, that was that. She had to get her 2 cents worth in there, and she had to get into the box. I'm telling you, she loves her boxes. All right, how come you're not sticking? Okay, well, okay. And so anyway, so I opened the box to look at what had come in, and she had to get her 2 cents worth in there and do her thing, get in the box and sleep in it. Yeah, we call empty boxes to us as like cat traps.
I should have got full a long time ago.
Sorry about that. I had to talk to my grandson for a minute. Yeah, he traded an old motorcycle that he had for a 4-wheeler. And he was saying that he should have got a 4-wheel years ago instead of a motorcycle because he likes having a lot more fun. I said, well, I kind of figured that. Yeah, my grandson, he does a lot of wheeling and dealing and a lot of trading. And so he had a motorcycle that he was working on, and he met up with a guy, and the guy he wanted the motorcycle, and Jesse wanted the four-wheeler. So you know what? They did a straight out trade, which is good. And so he was out there running around on the four-wheeler a little while ago. Now he's getting ready to take a shower and do his thing. I think he's supposed to be going somewhere, I think. And so and so anyhow, but as you can see, I haven't done a whole lot on this particular painting. I been working on a bunch of others instead. But I finally did get a finish on that red barn, that Christmas barn. And so I was watching Tita this morning, and she had a huge Amazon haul that she got. And it was like 30 by 40 paintings that she had gotten. And she got them all on sale. She got this one, it was a 4-pack. And it's, it's off season, okay, so it's Christmas. But she got a 4-pack of gnomes, right, for $6.99, I think she said. And when you break it down, she paid like $1.75 per painting in that one. And they were really cute. A lot of them were gnomes, and she was on a gnome thing going. And anyhow, so she got a pretty good haul there. And so get over. And yeah. So I got a lot of the stuff that I got that came in, I got for free from Temu. And one of them was it's like a rolling cart. Let's see. What does it look like? Let me see. Well, anyhow, it looks like this, okay? And it's got a drawer right there. And I don't have a picture of it, so there's the diagram of it. And it's on wheels. And it's 3-tiered, all right? And it's green. It's like a not quite a lime green, but it's a green. And so I'm going to put that together here later today. And like I said, this is what it looks like. So we'll put it up so you can see it better. There you go. Anyway, and it is in, here, let me see, I got it sitting here. It's this color green. Okay. And these are little hooks that you can hang on it, and it holds your pins or your diamond painting pins, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. So anyway, so there you go. That's what I got in, and that was one of my freebie things from Temu. I'm sorry, I've got the hiccups all of a sudden again. And oh, come on. There we go. And so anyway, I got that in yesterday. And so I'll put that together here later. Or I'll try to anyway. It looks pretty simple on how to put it together, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Let's see, do I have any? Just two? Yeah, I got two right there. Yeah, get in there. And so anyway, so that's what I got from Temu. I didn't get anything else, just that. No, I take that back. I did. I got a rack. I got it for my daughter. You know, it was another freebie. It was a rack that you put in the refrigerator, and you put eggs on it, and it kind of rolls back and forth, and then you can just pull it. It holds like 30 eggs. So I got her that. I thought that might come in handy. And so I got that for her to put in the refrigerator for her eggs. Because they use a lot of eggs, you know. And those great big boxes of, what is it, 64 eggs or whatever it is, it's just a little bit too big, okay? So I got her that rack, and then she's got some little trays that holds eggs as well. And I thought, well, that'll work. And if it works out, I'll get her another one. And that way she'll be able to put 60 eggs in that little rack. So I'm hoping you can see this okay. I may have to zoom in a little bit. How about that? Get you in it. Let's see. Tilt you over a little. Tilt you down, back like so. Get you kind of centered there. There we go. Because where I'm working at is right in this side corner right here. And this number 8, hold on, is 814. That's the DMC code on it. So, but yeah, I got this particular painting a couple of months ago, and I've kind of a little bit here, a little bit there. Oh, come on. Oh, but I didn't realize I had one already on there. And anyhow, so I've kind of worked on a little bit here, a little bit there, that kind of thing. But I haven't put a whole lot of work into it as of yet. Yeah. Sometimes you get tired of confetti. And so I decided I'll work on this just so I can get away from the confetti. That's bad, isn't it? But anyhow. See, sometimes I'll set it just right, and other times not so much. Push that up a little bit. There. And so anyhow, yeah, I've got Miss Linda. I'm listening to her while I'm sitting here working on this. And I've got her down real low, so hopefully you can't hear her. You know, I don't want to get a copyright thing again. Yeah, that's why I've stopped. I'm not putting as much music on as I used to, because every now and then they'll nail me with a copyright. So yeah. Oh, come on. That way then. There. Did pretty good on that one. Any more 8s? I don't see any more. Nope. I think we got to go to H's next. Yeah, H. Let's put this one away. H is what? Number 14. Come on. Sometimes they have a tendency to stick. Yeah. Get that out of there. It's a little bit different of a tray, so come on. Just does not want to cooperate. Stubborn thing. Okay. And we'll go to number 14, which is this really pretty, kind of a pinkish red almost. Coral almost, maybe. Anyhow, so working on that one next. Right, let me get some more wax. So I'm going to have to do this single placing. There we go. How we doing? How about like so? Okay. Whoop. Keep bumping you. I can raise you up a little bit. Pull you back. And then I don't think that's it. Nope, there we go. All right, there we go. I think I'm gonna have to trade trays because the drills keep sticking in the between the grooves. Yeah, I may. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch to a different tray, one that's a little bit easier to work with. Let me have that. This. Yeah. Oh. There we go. That. Put that in there. I'll put this away. I like this little tray. I think I'm going to have to use a file on it and file the edges of the grooves, and that way they don't continue to stick. But I like that small tray. I like it. It's just that it keeps sticking for some reason. So what I'm going to do is I'll take a little nail file and I will file it down a little bit. Yeah. Boy, I got up this morning and I don't know if it was the blood pressure was up or what, but boy, I couldn't hardly breathe this morning. I ended up having to take, first thing this morning, I had to take a breathing treatment with this albuterol breathing treatment, and had to put my mask on and turn the machine on and be able to and do a treatment so I could actually breathe this morning, because I couldn't hardly breathe this morning for some reason. Sometimes if I eat, something that's got a lot of sodium in it, it'll shoot my blood pressure up. Another one is when I eat beef. Beef does the same thing to me. And so I have to, when I, like everybody else makes hamburgers out of ground beef, right? We use ours, we use turkey, and then we add a bunch of flavoring to it. So by the time we get done, it tastes just like beef, but it's not beef. And because beef shoots my blood pressure up too much. And so I take, and that's what we eat, ground turkey instead of ground beef. Or if we do eat ground beef, then we'll split. We'll kind of split it. We'll take like a half a pound of ground beef and a pound of ground turkey, and mix the two together. That way it's not quite, it doesn't have all that beef in it. There's something in the beef that causes my blood pressure to go up. And so I'm not able to eat like a steak or a pure ground beef type hamburger. I can't do it. You know. Yep. And I'm pretty sure that's why I got up with a headache this morning. Same reason. Yeah, my blood pressure is up, which is not surprising. It happens. And but this one, it's hard to believe, as big as this painting is. Do you know it's only got 18 colors in it? Yeah. You would think it'd have a bunch more, but it doesn't. Like I said, it's got a lot of color blocking in it. So
This color, there's only one.
yeah, get over there. And I've got these diamond dot things that came in yet the other day. Oh, if I can get a hold of it here. And I'm not sure. See here, the glue dots, and they're micro dots, and I am not sure how to use them. So I'm going to have to look it up on YouTube and see how it's done. So I'm not sure. I'm just curious. Let's find out. Just out of curiosity. I looked at it yesterday. All right, let's set that aside for a minute. Let's just look at it. Okay, I looked at them the other day. All right. All right, let's see. Let me back my light up so I can see what I'm doing here. Let's see. Oh, that's not it. Come here. All right, go. We'll use this. I'm going to clean the wax out of here. Whoop. Let's get you down a little bit. Okay. I'm going to clean the wax out of this if I can. I'll use this pair of scissors to do it. And see about... Oh, come here. Gotta have my light. Can't see squat without it. All right. And get all that wax out of there. And see about using the... Come on out of there, dadgummit. There we go. We got it now. There we go. Trying to make sure I got all of it. There we go. All right. Now, let's see. Because I know you can't see it, okay? Because these, they're clear. Okay. I don't know if I can use this. Oh, there we go. And then you kind of stuff it in there. All right, let's see if it works. All right, we're going to give it a try. Because it's in there.
I guess the question is,
Yep, it picked up, kind of.
Diamond painting, or did you do something else before you found diamond painting?
Well, it seems to be working. Here, let me try get another one. There, put that one there. And then stick it in there. And what this is, it's like double-sided.
And puzzles, I did.
Mm,
the big ones. I did. I started out
huh. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to continue with these. These are pretty dang easy.
last long.
Yeah,
I went to the thousands.
I kind of like those. Let me put this away. Get it out of the way here.
A friend of mine was a big puzzle.
There.
And she
Yeah, I think I'm going to use those.
worked first at 3,000 puzzle.
Well, you can hear it snapping, can't you? Cool. Yeah, this was Sherry and Star were talking about this,
Likes doing
and I'd never used them before. I'd heard of them, but I'd never really heard anything about them. About how easy they were, or people liked them or not, that kind of stuff. And what these are the micro dots, and I got them from Amazon, and these are pretty cool. I'm waiting to see how long they last, see if they'll outlast the wax in the aspect of sticky and being able to pick up. So, anyhow.
almost got this worked out.
Whoop. I like this. This works out really well. Yeah. Figured I'd just try it and see. I'm already sitting here, might as well go try it, right? This is pretty cool. So far, I'm liking it. That other stuff that you get, the what is it, the clay or the putty? I don't like it because it sticks to your. If you got too much, it sticks to your canvas, and then you spend forever trying to get it off. Whereas this seems to work out a lot better. Yeah. Whoop. Get it. All right. Didn't want to stick. It's probably just me. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just me. Here we go. And yeah, I like this. This works out a lot better.
Y'all have let me know if you really see that sparkle.
Yeah, because I got these diamond dots at Amazon. Get on there. For $6.99, and it's got 325 dots on that roll. So you're gonna have a lot to use. The one thing I don't like about the wax is that when you go to pick it up and whatnot, a lot of times you'll it won't hold on to the diamond. You got to move it over to do what you got to do, and it falls off. I hate that when it does that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
I'm sluggish.
Yeah.
It was just one post.
Hang on. I think you might be able to hear that, so I'm going to turn this down a little bit more. There. And what are you doing? Hey. It's Lily in the box. She's scratching at the box. Mm. Yeah, I took Frankie out this morning and put her out. You know, she was out on her leash and she was out there doing her thing on the porch because it's a beautiful day. It's a little cloudy, but it's like 70 degrees. Well, 69, close enough, right? So it's like 69 degrees. The wind is not blowing, and and it's really nice. It's a really nice, pretty day. And so anyway, so I took her out on the porch, and then I came in. You know, I had the door open so she could hear me, and she was she apparently figured out that I wasn't there, and tried to come in the house and got all tangled up in the door. She was out all of about 5 minutes, and then I tried to get her to go back out. She wouldn't do it. She goes, nope. So, so anyhow, she ended up coming in and that kind of stuff. Got my tea. Using my Jesus Loves Me, This I Know cup. Yeah. And so I decided to work on this for a while. Yeah. But I do like these glue dots. These are pretty nifty. You know. Sometimes I end up picking up 2 by mistake, but that's all right. As long as it gets on the canvas, that's all that matters. Yeah. Yeah. But anyhow, and as you can see, I'm not having to stop continuously to fill up my thing with the sticky stuff. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of trying to binge watch. I'm watching I was watching Diamond Grandma this morning, and then I watched Tito this morning, and I'm working my way down the list, shall we say. So that way I can catch up on what's going on, you know. Now, the one that I've watched pretty consistently, and that's Miss Linda. You know, I've been watching her for quite a while now. Oop, get on there. Get over here. Get your butt back in there. My sticky stuff's popped out. And so anyhow, so what I do, I watch Miss Linda pretty consistently. Yeah. Yeah, she's back. Lily's back in the box again. Yeah. And Frankie's sitting over there in front of the window, just watching, looking out the window. She was watching my grandson running around, driving around the yard on his new 4-wheeler. Yeah. And the side yard, he goes by and she just watches him. And sometimes when he walks by, he'll look in the window and try to scare her. He'll catch her when she's not looking, and he'll tap the window and she'll jump and swing around like, "Oh, who's that?" I get tickled. Yeah. Anyhow, we're getting there. We're getting just slow going, but we're getting there. Yeah. I just need to. I need to get in the habit of trying to go live. You know what I mean? And I'm not exactly sure how to do it. You know what I mean? Because I prefer to be behind the camera instead of in front of it. That's just me. I've always been kind of a wallflower, you know. And so I have always been, you know, in the background more or less. Come on, dadgummit. Go on. It doesn't want to move. Come on, there. Jeez. And anyhow, so that's one reason why I haven't really got into doing the lives too much. Yeah. But now that I've got this other phone and a different camera, which is a little bit better, and then on top of that, I've got a better holder, right? So, you know, I may try to do a live and see what happens. Probably not today. I'm not exactly up to doing one today. I gotta get in the shower and wash my hair, that kind of stuff. Get everything, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm not exactly prepared to do a live today. You know. There we go. We're slowly getting there. But there is a lot of H's right here. But that's all right. We'll get it. We'll get her. There we go. Or because we got H's and here. Okay, and it kind of goes across and down a little bit and around this way. Right, and the rest of them are different. 3s and 6s is what the others are. So, I don't know if I can do the micro dots on the 3-space, you know, this thing, the three multiplacer. I don't know if I could do it or not. I don't know. I've never tried, so. But it's got where we're a lot of H's right in here, so I figured I'd go ahead and use the 3-placer a little bit. Yeah. And still continue to use the wax as well. Yeah. There we go. Get some more wax. Anyhow, but as you can see, we are making some progress. Yeah. Yeah, my daughter has already took off and went to work. She had to put those two right there. She had to work again today, of course. You know, every day she gets up and she goes, I don't want to go to work. And I said, I understand, believe me. You know, because by the time I finally retired, and that's a piece of trash, looks like. By the time I finally retired, boy, I tell you what, I was ready for it. Because I got to the point I didn't want to go to work either. I get up and I get ready to go to work, but I didn't want to go. I just wish I didn't have to go to work. Unfortunately, you know, until you get to the point of retirement, you're stuck. You got to go to work. You don't have a choice in the matter. So anyway. Yeah, I want to try to finish this sector right here, and then we'll be done with that. Then I can move over to this section. You know, because these are big old 6-inch. I'm doing 6-inch squares here, see? Because these are 6-inch. These are. And so get off of there. There we go. And yeah, I bought these release papers, and I got them at the 6x6 this time around, which is fine, especially for these great big paintings. You know. Some reason it stopped picking up. Okay. Get another one. No big deal. So that went pretty long. So let's get some more. Get this out of the way. Come on. Come on. Get out there. There's one. And then I get another one. If I can get a hold of it. Come on, let go. Jeez. Does not want to cooperate. Come on, there we go. Got it. Finally. And so what I'm going to do, let's see, do I have looking for a pair of tweezers. Get over there. Well, that's close enough. Good enough. And shove it down in that little hole. But that way it stays in there better. Yeah. Get in there. And anyhow. Yeah, I had to get some more. Oh, come on. Stop doing that. Some reason. Alright. Not wanting to cooperate for some reason. Almost acts like it's too much. Let's Put that over there for now. Alright, I guess it's just maybe it was too much in there. Alright, that'll work. Sorry about that. I'm sitting there talking to myself, trying to get this thing to cooperate. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Trying to get them to lay straight. Alrighty. Anyhow, but yeah, I did finish that barn, and I worked on the leopard for a little while, like I said, and then I worked on my colorful cat cross stitch, and then what else did I do? And then I think I finally gave up and went to bed. I finally got to bed. I guess it was about 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning. So, anyhow. Yeah. Alrighty. Do it that way then. Anyhow, so I did pretty much a lot of stuff yesterday. It sounds like Jesse's going somewhere. Because I just heard his Mustang start up. So he must be on his way. He's probably going to go hang out with his girlfriend, probably. And whatnot. She lives up on top of Lookout Mountain. And that's about a 45-minute drive from here. So, come home. Yeah. And so, I am on my lonesome again today. Which that's all right. Yeah. Oh, come on. For some reason it won't let go of it. Either I'm not pushing hard enough or something. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah. But we're making some progress. Get off of there. Get off. That's because it flipped over on me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming into a lot of the 3s and the 6s. So we're almost done with the H's. So, yeah. have to kind of twist your hand a little bit as you lay them so that way it'll stick. Yeah. And so anyway, get off of there. Off there. H right there. Yeah, I gotta keep pushing it back in for some reason. Get off there. Anyhow. We're almost done with them. I know I'm not talking a whole lot. I'm concentrating on what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Alrighty, there we go. We're almost done. Got a couple more to go, and then we're good. Alrighty. Oop, get on there. There. Whoop, got one more. Found another one. Get one that's flat. There we go. There's a couple more right in amongst the threes. Alright, I think I got them all. Yeah, looks like it. Alrighty, well that was pretty easy. How much time we got in here anyway? We have got, 52 minutes already? Golly. Wow. Alrighty. Let's do number 3 and then we'll wrap this up, okay? Oh, that's a really bright red. Number 3 is what? 349. Yeah. Alrighty. Oop. Would help if you put the stopper back in it, wouldn't it? Always forget to do that for some reason. Number 3. Oh, come on. Get in there. There we go. Oh, come on. Just don't want to cooperate. Well, let me go back to the wax after all. Get over there. Get over there. Jeez. Okay. Let me clean this out. Yeah, and I think I'm going to go back to the wax. This stuff it's all right, but oh well, I tried. All right. I think I'll mail this off to KY Philly. As soon as she likes them so much, I'll just come on. What is the deal here? For some reason, it just don't want to pick up. Let go. Come on. Peel it back. Yeah. See if that helps. Mm-hmm. Yeah, may take and mail that, mail it over to, send it over to KY Filling, and let her have it. As she likes them, so I may pass that on. It's all right, but it's more fight than it's worth to me. I am not one for fighting with it. Get over here. So, yeah, it's okay. I tried. It's alright, but not for me. I want something that I can lay down and walk away and I'm good. I don't have to fight with it. Because I don't like wasting time fighting with something. Especially when I'm trying to videotape it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Melissa, I just switched over to another video with Miss Linda. Yeah. Get over there. Yeah. Sometimes it likes to slide around a bit, which is not a good thing. Yeah. I don't know if it's the temperature, maybe, because it is like 70 degrees here. So I'm wondering if it might be the temperature that's causing the glue to be kind of slippery on this particular painting. Oh no. It's a very good possibility. And I'm not turning the AC on, not when it's this nice and nice. Okay, I think we got the freeze on this side, I think. Come on. Sometimes they get stuck in those little grooves, and you have to literally drag them in order to get them to move. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Now we move on to the other side. So, how are we doing? Let's move you a little closer. Come on, there we go. How about that? Yeah. Yeah. My watch keeps hitting the edge of the table. Hold on, let me twist it around. There we go. Yeah, because it's like 3:45 right now. And I have no idea what time I started this video. I don't know. But you know what? It don't matter. A lot of folks like these long videos. So that'll work for me. Oh, come on. But it's going to be a pretty painting when it's done because it's got a lot of color to it. And it's got one of my favorite characters or creatures in it, which is the wolves. You know, I like wolves and I like the big cats. Those are my two favorite in the animal world. And then I also like birds as well. I think I've got a diamond painting that I bought a month or so ago, and it has the parakeets, real bright colored parakeets on it. You know, and I thought it was kind of cute. So I decided to flip that over. So I decided to get it, and it's been I got it stuck back in my stash for now till I get around to working on it. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let me get rid of these. In. Come on, get in there. There we go. There we go. Get rid of that. Alrighty, put that over there for now. Give me that. Yeah, I got a piece of my thing sticking out. So we'll just cover that up. Yeah, like so. And but yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that that red covered bridge. That is going to be so pretty. I really do like that one. Another one that I like is the butterfly. And these are all done by Diamond Art Club. So, yeah. I seen one. It's not available right now. I was gonna order it, but by the time I got to it, it was no longer available. And it's a beautiful beach scene. All right, you can see the water and the beach and you know, the palm trees, and very tropical looking. And I thought, oh, I like that one. But by the time I got to the point where I was going to order it, it was no longer available. And I said, oh, shoot. Oh, well, next time. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Diamond Art Club on Amazon's got a lot of different ones, really pretty ones. What do you want, Lily? Don't you knock my thing over. I don't feel like having to pick them up. Oh, God. You're going to destroy my room. That's what you're going to do. What it is they're telling me that their food dish is empty. That's what she's doing. I know it's empty. Get out of the way. Get over there. I'm going to get her off of these paintings before she destroys them. She's very demanding. I will put the food down as soon as I get done here, and not a moment before. Yeah, she gets very demanding. right, come on. And so I figured I'd finish off these 3s, which there's not that many of them left. And then we'll bring this to a close. And then I can feed and water the cats. I was going to do it this morning, and honestly, I forgot. Got busy doing something else. I was busy emptying the trash can, and you know, going and, you know, cleaning out the litter, you know, that kind of stuff, and I forgot. So she'll just have to wait. It's not going to kill her, just wait a little while. Yeah. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. I think that's it. Nope. Found another one way up on top. Come on. There we go. Alrighty. I think that's it of the 3s. Right there. Nope, I found a couple more. Sorry about that. I thought I was done. Alright. And, here we go. There's one right there. Yeah. Yeah, my daughter watched my new video that came out that I did the other day, and she said it was really good. She says it was real clear, and I said, yeah, that's what I thought. And because it was, I used the new camera, and it's super, super clear, right? And the one that I got, is, I think they said it was 50 megapixels on the camera, which I can't remember what the other one was. I don't remember, but it wasn't that much, okay? But yeah, and this comes out really clear, which is great. See how clear that is? Well, not like so. But see, it's nice and clear. So anyhow, but anyway, if you can see, there's you have to excuse the mess over there. This is the wolves, right? And you can see some more back here. And so anyway, that's what I've been working on. And we're going to finish up this little area here in a bit, but I'm going to bring this video to a close. So y'all have a good day. Enjoy the weather, because it's nice, but it is getting a little cloudy. And so y'all take care. God bless you. God keep you. Love one another as Jesus loves you. And we will see you on the next one. All right. Bye-bye.